How do you get your patients to refer their friends or family members? I mean, you know word of mouth referrals are the highest quality patients because they're ready to get started with you right away, aren't they? How much business are you missing when patients don't refer their friends and family to you? It doesn't have to be this way. We're about to change all that. Welcome, I'm Ted Jedinak. It's my mission to empower clinic owners to succeed in business. When patients don't refer their friends, it's not because they don't want to, rather it's because they don't really know who you can help. Have you ever had, say, a general treatment patient tell you that they went elsewhere for orthotics or laser treatment when you could have helped them? If this has happened to you, it also means your appointment book is not as full as it should be, and that costs your income. This is just not right when you've got a great service that could be helping your patients' friends and family too. The good news is, this video will give you a clear, simple strategy that will change all of that almost immediately. When I started doing this, my appointment book filled up to the point where I had to employ my first associate to handle my 4-week waiting list. The strategy is simple and it's free. It'll cost you nothing. It's a powerful communication strategy that can be adapted to any patient who requires any treatment. Now, bear in mind, this strategy does require 2 things of you. 1, you need to commit to it 100%. And 2, be confident and crystal clear when you communicate with your patients. These 2 components are vital to the success of this simple but powerful strategy. Look, I know you want to do the best for your patients and whoever they refer. You've spent years of your life becoming qualified to do this work. You know you can help your patients, and that's why you're here. So it's time to be committed, clear, and confident about leading your clients, your patients, to help their friends and family to better health. Now, I'm going to show you how to communicate with your patients in your clinic so that they can easily and enthusiastically refer their friends and family to you. It requires a principle that is so contrary to how most practitioners communicate though. Are you ready? You need to do 2 specific steps. The first step is shut up. What? I hear you say? Think about the typical conversations you have with your clients, your patients. How often would you discuss the weather, football results, the grandkids, the latest news item? I know. You're developing rapport, a connection. You're being friendly and personable, aren't you? Don't get me wrong, that's not a bad thing, but you're not there to be your patient's best friend. They've probably got heaps of friends already. What they need from you is your professional help. Besides, how many patients are going to refer their friends and family to you because you support the same football team? Not that many, I'd bet. You see, the single biggest mistake practitioners make with their communication is this. You take up way too much time by chatting about stuff that isn't related to the health of your patients. You talk about everything except the body's compensations, physiology, and suffering. In other words, you need to focus your communication on the problems you are skilled to assess and treat like no other health professional. And that's step 2. Make sure you give a running commentary on your patient's problems as you're assessing, examining, and treating them. This communication strategy was highlighted by our vet. We would bring in our cat or our dog and he would talk not only directly to them, he would also give constant commentary on what he was feeling, what he was noticing, what he thought about the finding, what the latest research was saying about this issue. Look, I suspect this vet might even be slightly on the spectrum, but the way he gives us his running commentary, it does 2 things. First, we know he's completely focused and attentive to his patient, our pet. And second, we're being educated about all the things he can help with, like the conditions that he can treat, the type of things that we need to be aware of. And do you know how many times we've referred our friends to him? Heaps. So Think of this as an example. You've got a general treatment patient and they're having their corns and callus taken care of. You've got their hands on their midfoot and you notice a bony prominence. So Mary, how long has this bump been on the top of your foot? Meanwhile, you're gently moving the related joints to check their level of mobility, and you notice a restriction at the base of the metatarsal. Mary, does that feel tender there? Mary responds with either a yes or a no. I see. I ask because if movement is a little bit restricted here, when that happens, it often causes the forefoot to be less flexible. And this can contribute to pains in the ball of the foot, even to hammer toes, claw toes, bunions, even neuromas. Have you ever had any pain or discomforts around here? Mary responds with, no, I haven't, but my husband often complains of tingling toes after he plays a round of golf. Can you help with that? Boom! See what happened there? Your patient may not have a forefoot problem, but she recalls someone that she knows with the problem that you mentioned. You could also say something like this. When a joint is limited in motion like this is usually what happens before arthritic wear and tear starts showing up. Mary might respond with, yeah, I've got my mother's feet and she's had arthritis for years. You respond with, well, our foot mobilization therapy, it's a great way to help, maybe even prevent arthritis in feet. It's a service we've specialized in for many years. This is exactly what I used to say when I was still doing routine treatments. But within 12 months, I had a full-time MSK practice. You could also check every ankle that you see and say something like, I'm checking your ankle, George, because even though you're concerned about the heel pain, the evidence is very clear that restrictions that are in the ankle commonly contribute to problems like shin pains and Achilles issues and even knee troubles. Have you ever had any problems like that? We know too that many hip and back problems can originate from restrictions in the ankle. We help a lot of people with their hip and back pain. Tell me, George, have you ever experienced any pains or discomforts in your hips or back? See how this works? You're not asking your patients to refer their friends. Rather, you're helping them understand the range of conditions that you can help. While you're doing the commentary, anyone they know who does have the condition you're describing, that pops into their mind. The next question the patient asks is usually, so you can help people with back pains too? Yeah, we sure can. Are you thinking of someone in particular? And so you set up the next logical step, which is for them to refer their friend or family member. Remember, it's not your job to be your patient's friend. It's your job to provide a quality service and improve the health of your community. Having a strong word-of-mouth business is a clear sign of a respected, successful health clinic. Think of any health clinic you respect or admire, and I bet they are primarily a referral-based business. In summary, the basis of a running commentary when you assess, diagnose, and treat your patients is this. Talk about what you find, what it means, and how you can help. Save the footy results for your mates at the next barbie. When you follow this simple communication strategy with each patient, whether it's a biomechanical MSK condition or a general treatment client, you'll educate that patient on the type of people you can help. Your patients need your focused attention on their health. They're paying you for your expertise. Give them your expertise with a good dose of empathy and they'll love you for it. This strategy will ensure your patients refer their friends and family, which is good for them and good for your business. Make sense? Great. To make this strategy easy for you to master, we've prepared a free cheat sheet with everything you need to get your patients to refer to you easily and elegantly. For now, this is what your next action steps are. 1. Download the freebie worksheet, Running Commentary Principles. 2. Fully commit to doing this by practicing the communication strategy so it becomes automatic. And your third step is to celebrate your progress in getting your patients to refer their family and friends. If you don't follow this simple, highly effective strategy, chances are you'll continue to be frustrated with patients who don't refer or they go elsewhere for services that you should be providing. It's a huge waste of your time, energy, and expertise. Fully commit to this one simple process and put it into action in your clinic. Do it with every single patient. And when those patients refer, thank them enthusiastically. It's up to you to educate your clientele. You've got this. You're the expert. Wow, congratulations. It's awesome work. You're making great progress. Hey, thank you for joining me in this vlog. It's always great to work with dedicated clinic owners who want to power forward and succeed in business. By the way, if you found this tip useful and would love to be guided further on how to succeed in business, you'll love our Better Business Coaching program. Join our waitlist so you can be the first to hear when the next intake is open. The link, it's on this page. Until next time, serve with spirit, connect with care, and download your free running commentary cheat sheet today.